I sure hope you open this video in an incognito tab, because this is gone pure porn. It's going to be ridiculous. It is an aggressive sniper's wet dream. Now, I know you're like, Pwn, where did you get this information from? It's called research in Wikipedia, okay? Very, very durable information. Trump uses it. It's good. So, the reality behind this, the Lebel 1886 rifle coming with the They Shall Not Pass DLC is likely to be a very interesting and unique addition to the sniper category because its effectiveness, like its range, according to all the different research sites that I look to, is right around where like the Martini Henry or the G95 or something like that would be. And we can all agree that those are probably the closer quarter range snipers, and that's pretty exciting. So, I mean, with that information alone, I feel like we can conclude that this is going to be a close quarter weapon. I don't expect to be a sniper variant on this one. It's going to be marksman. I feel like 4 magnification is the most we're going to get out of it, and when I look at the other guns in the game, like the SMLE and all the others, their effectiveness range was a lot further than this one. So if things like the SMLE were designed to be used with more distance, then it just goes to show that this thing is going to be a close quarters monster. Another thing to take into account, something that I noticed with sniper rifles, not so much with the other weapons in the game, when I'm coming down with these predictions, the rate of fire on the snipers are not always 100% accurate. So this may in fact be a good thing because this would be a little bit more inventive. They got a bit of wiggle room, things that they can adjust to. Maybe give this one a ridiculous rate of fire compared to some other guns in the game. So this gun is going to have its pros and cons. The gun that you're probably going to want to compare this to will be the G95. Now, this gun is, I believe, a 10-round weapon. Very much like the SMLE, and that is a highly exciting thing. Imagine giving 10 rounds to the G95. Ha! Right. The blood flow right now is going to a particular organ. This is ridiculously interesting for a person like me. This is exactly what I would be looking for in a sniper rifle. So to clarify, 10-round magazine. You got 8 inside of the tube. We got 1 in the transporter and 1 in the chamber, equaling 10 total, guys. Yeah, use your fingers. Number 2 on the list is, like I said, this gun was effective around the 400-meter mark, which is actually very short range for a sniper rifle back then. Now, of course, that's not going to translate directly into battlefield. 400-meter effectiveness, not necessarily true, but like I said, comparing it to other numbers and other guns that we already have in the game, that's more on par with something like the Martini Henry, guns that are designed for close quarter engagements, and I fully expect that to roll over to this gun. So we have a close quarter weapon with 10 rounds. That's a lot of pew-pews right there, breaking hearts all day long, baby. And that is a highly exciting thing. And then we have to rewind, think back, and compare this most directly to its competition, which will be the G95. And this leads me to believe that it may not have a sweet spot. I know, what a tragedy. Born without a sweet spot? Oh, what cruel world. This is a reality we may have to face, and it's going to piss me off. I fucking hate that reality, by the way. I don't understand why they didn't give the G95 it in the first place. The only thing that kind of makes sense to me is that they just wanted to completely eliminate close quarter sniping. What dicks, right? I know. DICE, why you do this? You built your game around being able to hip fire within 15 meters and dropping somebody to the chest. This is not like a foreign thing, but with the removal of this, the addition of sweet spots, the removal of bullet drop, you did nothing but make it more casual in the end. So I really don't understand the thought process and track of this, to be honest. This is kind of silly, to be real. But if that is not what they were doing, and I am just completely confuzzled, maybe, just maybe, they do give this one some sort of a sweet spot, and maybe it's within the first 10 or 15 meters. How cool would it be to be able to have a sniper rifle that can one shot to the chest in 10 meters? I would love to have that back in Battlefield. For an aggressive player, you'd make me the happiest girl in the world. I swear, that would be so exciting. It's kind of if, like, the G95 and the SMLE took it back to their place, you know what I mean? And they kind of did the naughty, and this is the accident that came 10 months later. This gun right here, the Lebel. This would be what it was. You're taking the great part of the SMLE with the 10 rounds, combining it with the aggressive play of the G95, and probably the lack of a sweet spot. I don't expect it to come. I'm staying hopeful, but it's probably not going to come. And it's kind of crazy, to be honest, but that's definitely a fear I have. And that's just how I feel. So, what do you guys think? Another aggressive sniper? We got the 1903, we got the G98, we got the Russian 1895. We got lots of ranged ones. It's really cool to have a more aggressive one thrown into the mix, and I'm kind of happy about seeing how this is going to go. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think down below. How do you feel about this one? Are you excited? I gotta say, this is the most interesting one on the list for me. This is the one that I'm most hyped for. So you guys have a great night. Be sure to stay tuned. We're going to be covering the new medic weapon within the next couple days. So subscribe. I'll see you then, guys. Take care.